Wildfire smoke put a bit of a haze over the metro today, but it's not from Colorado wildfires. Smoke from 2 fires burning in Arizona pushed into our state, creating some smog today. Thanks for being here. 5. No, it's just 4 o'clock. Thanks for being here at 4. I'm just trying to get to the weekend.
I know.
I'm Alexandra Lewis.
And I'm Jennifer Meckles. After a few days of relief and the 90s are coming back today, we're looking ahead at a very hot weekend ahead. Let's take a live look outside. Our weather impact team has their eyes on the sky because look at those clouds. Another round of storms are moving our way this afternoon. They could bring gusty winds, and we know that can spell trouble out at the airport. So let's take a look at the airport as well, where there have been more than 400 delays this afternoon. Wow. We'll keep an eye on that as well, give you updates as we get them. And let's go to Jaden Knowles now to tell us what's actually cooking in those skies.
Yeah, definitely. You see those dark clouds. And the reason the clouds are coming in is because you guys just don't like the heat. So the clouds is actually helping our temperatures come back down. We did see the 92 degrees here in the metro area, but so far current temperatures starting to drop a little bit because of that cloud coverage. The low 90s here at our 9 News studios. Central Park, 89 degrees, and DIA, you're at 90 degrees as well. Current temperatures across the entire state, the upper 80s towards the eastern plains, and also 80s and 70s in the high country. A very warm day across the entire state, and this isn't the warmest that we're going to see. That's going to continue as we head into this weekend. Looking at live radar, there was a couple of storms forming in the foothills, and as I mentioned, we have those downsloping winds, so these storms are kind of struggling trying to survive. We could see another pop-up thunderstorm kind of towards Fort Collins and also parts of Fort Morgan and parts of Greeley as well, because there's just a little bit more moisture there. Here in the Denver area, there's not a lot of moisture. So overall, there's a couple more pop-up thunderstorms you see there trying to form, but it's it's struggling a lot just due to the warm temperatures here at the surface. And once again, not a lot of moisture out there. So the next couple of hours, we will stay nice and warm. Overall, this evening looks to be very nice as those showers and thunderstorms will kind of start to diminish over the next couple of hours. But in my full forecast, I'll tell you what to expect as we head into this weekend.
One person was killed and another injured in a shooting in Denver early this morning. Denver police say it happened just after 3 o'clock near 16th and Pearl Street. That's in the Capitol neighborhood. Police have not said how the second victim is doing, and no suspect information has been given just yet. President Trump is in Scotland while the Epstein files continue to dominate the headlines in Washington.
Trump will tour his golf course there, also meet with the UK Prime Minister on trade this weekend. This as Deputy Attorney General here meets again with Ghislaine Maxwell. NBC's Julie Sirkin has more.
President Trump heading to Scotland, mixing business and pleasure and turning his attention to trade as the controversy over the Epstein files consumes Washington.
You maintain you did not write a letter for Jeffrey Epstein's birthday?
I don't even know what they're talking about.
And for the second day in a row, Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche, the president's former attorney, questioned convicted sex trafficker Ghislaine Maxwell, Epstein's ex-girlfriend, seeking more information in the case.
Ghislaine answered every single question asked of her over the last day and a half.
Maxwell was convicted on various sex crimes, including trafficking underage girls for Epstein. She is serving a 20-year sentence in federal prison. The president asked if he would pardon Maxwell.
It's something I'm allowed to do it, but it's something I have not thought about.
The meetings come as Trump tries to appease demands from supporters, Democrats and Republicans to release all the Epstein documents.
Release the damn files. Look, it makes no sense to me.
Let's let the public decide.
No, the Republicans want to release the Epstein files.
MAGA World isn't buying Attorney General Pam Bondi's assurances that there's no new evidence and her insistence not to release more files. But additional evidence of the president's relationship with the now deceased convict is surfacing. In a 2010 deposition, a lawyer for one of Epstein's victims questioned him on his relationship with Trump.
Have you ever socialized with Donald Trump in the presence of females under the age of 18?
Though I'd like to answer that question, at least today, I'm going to have to assert my 5th, 6th, and 14th Amendment rights, sir.
It's important to point out that President Trump has never been accused of any wrongdoing as it relates to Jeffrey Epstein. It also remains to be seen what new information, if any, Ghislaine Maxwell will present, and if any of these moves will be enough to quell the anger within Trump's MAGA base who just want to see those Epstein files released. Lawmakers over recess will be sure to find out. In Washington, Julie Sirkin, NBC News.
The executive director of public safety in Denver has stepped down in favor of a new position leading the Colorado Bureau of Investigation. Armando Sedalte has been with the city of Denver for more than 3 years. As executive director, Sedalte oversaw the police, fire, the sheriff's department, as well as Denver 911 and community corrections. Mayor Mike Johnston nominated him back in 2023. The mayor will now be tasked with finding a new appointee.
Heck yeah, let's go get some groceries. There's a new Trader Joe's that opened in Westminster today, and if you shop at TJ, you are a loyal customer. Big line outside the store off 92nd and Sheridan this morning. They held a grand opening complete with a ribbon cutting, live music, and giveaways for shoppers. And they stayed busy all day. Sky9 flew over the shopping center just a half hour ago, and it's still a packed parking lot. A lot of people still going in to check out now what is the 9th Trader Joe's location in our state.
People love their, are you like?
I'm in on Trader Joe's.
Yeah, no, I like it, but I can like take it or leave it. I don't have to go.
I find I miss it when I haven't been there, but am I going to line up outside of any grocery store on opening day? Probably not.
That part, yeah. Well,
well, today marks, I know this is your wheelhouse, 5 months till Christmas. So start shopping. For some lucky Broncos fans, though, today already felt like Christmas in July.
That's because it was the very first of several open practices where fans can get an inside look at their team. One thing different this year, though, is less fans are allowed at practice, but people were still very excited to be there.
A little bit smaller atmosphere, but that's because the Broncos are building a new and better facility. So hopefully they improve the fan experience next year. But no, just excited to get back to football.
Yeah, these tickets sold out within minutes when they dropped earlier this summer. Some fans got out to Dove Valley as early as 3 o'clock this morning. Our Broncos insider was also there, not quite that early, but Mike Kliss will join us live later this hour with more on camp today.